Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moon Seeker of Light Guardian, and today I'm doing a soul connections and separations. So, this is for twin flames and soulmates who are in separation from the divine counterpart. So, let's see what's happening for the collective in the coming week. What energies are we going to be in? What are we going to be going through? All those kind of things. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If this is not your story, it's not your story, and that's okay. Do not try to make anything fit. I do use he and she when we're talking about divine masculine and divine feminine, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the divine masculines are men or the divine feminines are women. It's just an energy, it's not gender based. So we have the lovers. We're thinking about this connection. We're thinking about our divine counterpart, which we always do, but I think there's a little bit more extra during this time. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So we're feeling stuck. We're feeling stuck. Nothing's moving forward. There's being this energy of, we have Nine of Wands here as well. So we're feeling stuck. We're not taking action. There's no action being taken by our divine counterpart. There has been this energy of trying to win at all cost. This Five of Swords energy is like trying to win at all costs. There's been this battle, this conflict. Someone might have snuck away thinking they were the winner. But the thing is that when it comes to this conflict here, when it comes to this thing you had between each other, no, it was a lose-lose situation. You all walked away defeated. You all walked away not knowing, not being any wiser. I'm getting here. But the thing is, this is why you're stuck. This is why you're not taking action, because you're still in this energy. Some of you, not all of you, are still in this energy. The thing is with number five, it's challenges, it's conflicts, but it's also change. We need to get to the change phase of this Five of Swords energy. As long as we stay stuck in the conflict, we're not going to move on. We're going to stay stuck. We're going to stay wounded. We're going to stay holding on to something. We're trying to make a last stand because we're wanting to win this conflict. But we're not going to win because this conflict is not imaginary, but it is useless. It's a useless conflict to have between two divine counterparts. You're just making yourself be stuck. This could also be that you're the person watching this, or the person you're watching this for is having this internal conflict with themselves, keeping themselves stuck, keeping themselves wounded. Bottom of the deck, we have here the High Priestess in reverse. So this is like they're lost. I'm feeling this is more, for the majority of you watching this will be your person. They're feeling lost. They have lost their voice. They're feeling they can't connect to themselves again, or they can't hear them, so they can't get in touch with their intuition or their inner voice. This could be a lot with what's going on in the world right now. People are trying to make themselves heard. People are trying to voice themselves, but some people are finding it hard. Some people are perhaps feeling that they're not doing enough. Some people are perhaps feeling that they should be doing more. Why am I focusing on this thing when obviously I should be focusing on that thing? No, you do what you can, what's for your highest and greatest good. This trying to do too much can sometimes just weigh you down and make yourself dismantle your own inner self, inner wealth, inner health. Do what you can. You might feel lost right now, but you're going to find your voice. There's going to be change. There's going to be, if you're reckless with your voice, if you're reckless with yourself, there will be no big new beginnings. It's time to make some kind of change, because we have disharmony, we have conflict. There's all these things that's happening that is making like we can't get our wishes coming to. We're dissatisfied. We're just not, like, nothing's happening. But once we start accepting, we'll start healing. Once we start accepting that we have a voice, we can use our voice when it comes to our divine counterparts, when it comes to life, when it comes to the world, when it comes to what's going on right now. When we accept that we can make ourselves heard in infinite types of ways, we will start healing. We don't need to put pressure on ourselves. We help the way we can. We help anywhere we can. It can be small, it can be big, it doesn't matter. You do what's good for you. So, what else do we have here? Tell me more about this Five of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is being uncommitted. This is not committing to anything. This is, you can't commit to something while you're in this Five of Swords energy. They can't commit to you while they're in this Five of Swords energy. They cannot make you an offer. They can't bring about a message to you because they're in this trying to win. But really, they're just defeated. Just as much as you were defeated when it came to this conflict. For some of you, this conflict could be what broke the two of you apart. This is perhaps what ended everything. And your person here is like in the Page of Pentacles energy in reverse and can't. I'm getting can't and won't commit to this being the end. This being, this conflict being that big a deal. I'm getting, they feel like they're a little bit in denial. They're in denial that, you know, but it wasn't such a big deal. Why are you taking it so seriously? It was just, you know, they're not seeing the consequences and the magnitude of what they did and said. They're refusing to see it because they're refusing to acknowledge and accept their part in it all. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a lot of material world energy here. So while you're stuck, while they're stuck, taking no action, while things are delayed, while things are not happening, I feel like they're working on finding some balance, so they can have some kind of equality in the connection, have an equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles here, find harmony and balance. While they're being stuck, I feel like they're using the time wisely. I feel like this balance is what's gonna lead them out of this Five of Swords energy, lead them out of this conflict and lead them into change, because change will happen and then we'll start finding balance and start finding equality within themselves and what equality they need to bring to the connection, that equal give and take energy. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So they're working hard. They're working hard to hold on. They're working hard to get out of that wounded energy because of this Five of Swords here. They're wounded, they're holding on, they're making a last stand. But what is it that they're holding on to? Why are they working so hard on holding on to this, trying to win at all cost? They know they're stuck. They know that no action can be taken. They know they can't come back until there's balance. So they're working hard on, so I'm getting two things here. For some of you, they're working hard on trying to release this, trying to allow the dust to settle so they can stop having to defend themselves. I feel like they're tired of defending themselves as well. They're wanting the dust to settle to bring about that change. They don't want to hold on to the people, places, and the things and no longer serve them, especially if those things are keeping them from bringing you an offer, bringing you change, bringing you balance, just being able to come forward and talk to you, to bring you a message, to communicate. There's also that they are also working hard in the material world. They are perhaps focusing their energies on their coins, on their passions, on their creativity, their learning. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Cups. They're working hard. They're wanting to work hard on this partnership, this unity. They want to bring this balance. They want to turn this around so it's an offer. So this is about them bringing in an offer, an opportunity, about their desires and passion. They want to work hard on this partnership as well. What else do we have? Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. Like I was saying, they want to bring in this message. They don't want to hold it back. Like they want to come in and communicate with this Eight of Wands here. They want to communicate with you. They want to tell you something. They want to move forward, and they want to do so quickly. They don't want to wait to tell you how they truly feel. Yes, they were in this energy. Yes, they're holding on to that energy. Yes, they don't want to admit defeat. They don't want to admit they were wrong, but they also don't want to go another day without you knowing that they want this opportunity. They might come off as uncommitted, but they're just committed to holding on to save face, basically. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. They want to bring that romance to your life. I feel like they're filling up their cup. They're wanting to bring this gesture to you, this love, this romance, but this time around they want to bring it with balance. They want to bring it with, so it's equal. They're going to be centered in their heart space rather than their head space, so they can think and feel from their hearts and give from their heart, not from their head space, where sometimes it is limited by limiting beliefs, by fear, by doubt. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. So we have two cards here in this row that talk about holding on. So this is like, say again, they're working hard, and while they're working hard, they're realizing what other foundations they're holding on to. Why are they gripping onto that so hard? What are they holding on to? This thing that they're holding on to, this refusing to admit defeat, bring about balance. These foundations need to change. These foundations no longer serve them. They need to let them go, or start loosening the grip, at least. Loosening the grip because it doesn't really serve them. Bottom of the deck here we have the Seven of Pentacles. There's a time for them to invest in themselves. Invest in themselves, work hard on themselves. Go through some kind of, perhaps they're going through some kind of spiritual awakening, or realizing, becoming aware of themselves. They know that they need to pour into themselves. They need to nourish themselves so that they can fill up their cups. They can invest in themselves. They can grow. They can plant new seeds. They can build new foundations, have new beliefs, nourish themselves, take care of themselves so they can grow. There's growth that needs to happen here for your person. And this coming week, this is something that's going to be so apparent for them. And if the energies are reversed and you feel that this is more your energy, you will realize how much growth, how growth is important to you, and where you want to go, where you need to go, the things you're holding on to. What is it that you really want? So let's get some more clarifiers here. So let's see. Let's start with this row here. So what more do we need to know about when it comes to the Five of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands? We need to know that even though we might feel like we're sinking, even though we might feel like we can't keep our head above water, that in divine timing, this will come to an end. This wanting to win at all costs, their person that you're watching this for, they will start learning how to keep their head above water. In divine timing, there will be communication coming in. In divine timing, this page of pentacles will be upright again, and there will be a message coming in about a new opportunity, a new offer in the material world. But what we need to know here is that this is all down to divine timing. I mean, everything is down to divine timing. But when it comes to this getting out of this this conflict that's been going on, internally or externally, in divine timing, that's this sinking feeling that I think many can relate to right now, will start lifting. We will start keeping our heads above water. What more do we need to know about the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups? Childhood trauma. There's healing that needs to take place when it comes to childhood trauma. There's this is how we gain our balance. This is how we are no longer stuck. This is how we unstick ourselves from all of this. This is how we get into our heart space, by healing our childhood trauma. It's the childhood trauma that's keeping your person in this Five of Swords energy. It's a childhood trauma that that is the root of all of perhaps the things that they've said and done. We also have here perception and spark. So what we need to know as well is that when we start healing, or they start healing the childhood trauma, they'll start seeing things from a new perspective, including this previous conflict. It can be an argument, it can be whatever. This previous energy where they were trying to win at all costs. There could have been a third party situation, and they were perhaps playing you and another person off against each other. They could have been this wanting to stay on top regardless. So they did and said things that were less than kind. They will start gaining a new perspective on things, on life, on themselves. This will then ignite them to put the spark back into themselves, to start feeding into themselves, filling up their cups, investing in themselves, so that they can bring the spark into your connection as well. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, so this might take some time. This might take some time because there's a lot of healing to be done when it comes to this childhood trauma. That's why we have this Divine Timing card up here. What do we need to know about the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles? Well, what we need to know is that, know that this is a soul connection. Know that you guys are connected on a soul level. But there are things, you guys are united. This is a union. Of course, this is union. What am I trying to say here? What am I trying to say here, Spirit? What you need to know is that what they're holding on to is this connection. They're holding on to this union. They know this is union. But they know that the other things they're holding on to, they need to work hard to release them, because they need new foundations. This soul connection, this union, this unity needs new foundations. Mind, body, and soul. The Trinity. This soul connection needs change, needs to happen. And this is where the healing starts. So it needs to be working hard in the material world on oneself, on you if you need to work on yourself or your person. Because they want to hold on. They're going to make a last stand because they're fighting for this. What are they fighting for? They're fighting for this soul connection. And they want to work hard on this connection as well. They want to work passionately once they start healing. One more card, please. Because I feel like they're aware. They're aware. I feel that your person knows. Your person knows that this is a soul connection. They know that this is something that resonates for them in a way that nothing else ever has. But there's a fear of being left behind. Bottom of the deck here, we have left behind. There's some kind of fear of being left behind. They are aware that first of all, they're aware that they have issues. They're aware that this energy for them, this is perhaps why they're wanting to win at all costs, because they refuse to be the one left behind. It's happened too many times to them. They don't want to be the person. But we have here as well awake. We have awake as well. They are awake. They are awake and they are aware. But this fear here of being left behind is what's holding them stuck is what is causing this blockage. And I feel like this week, upcoming week, there's going to be lots of things to trigger them into starting to deal with this. They're going to want to try to escape to want to actually shed the soul skin by dealing with the childhood traumas here. They want to emerge out as their authentic self, not as this person that constantly wants to win or constantly has these wars with themselves and others about bullshit things that don't even matter. But the crumbling is coming for them as well. The crumbling is coming because if they don't do it, did the divine will rip down foundations and beliefs that no longer serve them. So that in divine timing, when everything is aligned, when the stars start aligning, we can start rising, not sinking. And this goes for both you and the person you're watching this for. Things are going to bloom. Know that. People are going to start releasing people, places, and things because things are going to bloom for this connection. We might see something in the coming week, but I feel like this is going to be over a longer period because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. We have soulmate here. We have letting go. I'm going to stop at that. But it's time to let go. This is a soul connection. Somebody will see that as soulmate, twin flame, but it's a soul connection. A connection that resonates on a soul level. A person, like your soul recognizes their soul and their soul recognizes yours. There is this deep, deep, deep connection. But the things that need to be released, we need to let go of things. And if we don't let it go ourselves, the divine will come in and do it for us. Because being in this energy doesn't serve anyone. Trying to win at all costs doesn't serve anyone. Yeah, so there it is. Guys, that is today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your love and support. I truly appreciate it. I've gotten some really, really lovely messages in my inbox from you guys, and I truly, truly appreciate it. You say some of the sweetest things, and it makes it all worthwhile. So I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all kind to yourselves, most of all. Don't put any pressure on yourself that you don't need to. So again, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.